Okay, so we have started recording so that we can later on upload this session, this recording on YouTube. So anyone who wants to revise the chapters or if they have missed anything, they can come again and watch this video on our YouTube channel. Okay, so let me share the screen first and take you to the training for today. My name is Manish, and I'm going to guide you about this wonderful industry that we call crypto cryptocurrency and blockchain industry. So this is a foundation program. I have designed a 6 days program, and we have completed the first 2 days. First day we learned about the introduction of money and cryptocurrency. I hope you understood this very well. The second day, second Wednesday, we understood about what is blockchain, what is the technology behind cryptocurrency, how it works. And now today we are going to learn a very interesting topic that is for today. We are going to learn about Bitcoin, and also we are going to learn about altcoins and all the different kinds of cryptocurrencies. I hope this sounds very interesting, and we are going to learn a lot of new things today. Okay, so I hope you are all ready and excited. So let's start for today. And I'm starting with the part one for today. The story of Bitcoin. That is very interesting. I hope you all want to learn about how it all started, why it started, and how it started, and where we are now. Right. So, what is the story of Bitcoin? So it let's go back around 15 to 16 years in 2008. Let's move in a time machine and let's travel to the year 2008 when a big financial crisis was happening all over the world. All the major banks were collapsing and people were losing trust in the financial system that the government was operating with these banks, right? The financial system was collapsing. Many banks were collapsing, and all over the world, we are suffering in financial crisis. Many people lost their jobs. Many people lost their businesses, and even they have lost their lifelong savings, which they have trusted their banks and kept in their account. Now they are unable to withdraw this money, these savings from the bank even. So this was a big crisis in 2008. And what happened after this? People started losing their trust in this traditional financial system, which we have to depend on only on the government banks. So then came a person, an anonymous person called Satoshi Nakamoto, and he wrote down on internet a paper which was titled Bitcoin White Paper. This was the first Bitcoin white paper, and there he introduced a new interesting thing that was called a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. So you can just imagine when all the people all around the world they were very disappointed and suffering in the traditional financial system. That was the perfect time to launch a new kind of financial system, a new kind of electronic cash system, which gave them the solution or the alternative for their existing problem. So, what was that? What was that? What was the idea behind this system? So, this is just a history of things that were happening in 2008, and in 2009 this bitcoin was launched, right? This bitcoin was launched. So what was the what was different in this system? What was different in this system from how it was different from the traditional financial system? So Satoshi Nakamoto, or anyone who know his name, real name, I hope nobody knows. So he gave this a new idea that what if we don't need the involvement of banks when we pay anyone or we can receive any payment from anyone around the world, right? That is not just for the local payment. You can be in any country, and if you want to send your money to any other country, you don't need a traditional financial system. You not need any third party. You don't need the involvement of banks or any other visa or card system. You can directly send a, an amount from one country or one person's wallet to another person's wallet without any third person or third party knowing about it. So this was a digital money system and a digital money payment system which made it happen even without any bank and without any middleman. So this was launched in the year 2009, exactly January 2009, and the world got a new kind of financial system, and they got a first successful cryptocurrency that was called Bitcoin. So if I want to ask anyone, let me ask. I request that all of you should answer in the chat so that we can make this session interactive. And all of you take part and interest in this session. So my question for today is, who's the owner of Bitcoin? Just think about it, and you can see what is written on the screen. I'm not hiding it, but my question remains that who is the owner of Bitcoin? Anybody has the right answer? Anybody has the right answer? Anybody gives the right answer who is the owner of Bitcoin will receive one Bitcoin from our leader Doris again. as she was she was already paying you in the previous sessions, right? Same like that. So anybody can answer who is the owner of Bitcoin. I just told you the history of Bitcoin, but now let me ask this simple question. Who is the owner of Bitcoin? Okay, Mr. Lazare Tom Dio is saying me and you are the owner. So long you invest in it. Very good. That is a different kind of answer. He's saying that me and you, all the people are owner who is using it, who's investing in it. Mr. Cryptologist is saying Satoshi, and our leader Chadwick is saying no one in particular. Okay. Can I see some more answers? Okay, one more answer. Bitcoin is a decentralized network, meaning it is not controlled or owned by any government, any individual, company, or government. Right. Very good. That gives a complete definition. Okay. We have some more answers. It is a public money, but being created by Satoshi. Very good. Benz is saying no one, only created by Satoshi Nakamoto. Right. So that brings us to the perfect answer for today. No one actually is the owner, right? And many of you have answered right. So all of you can go to Leader Doris chat and ask for your one Bitcoin as reward. But let me explain it for you. All of you who have said that no one is the owner are absolutely right. Exactly, no one controls Bitcoin. No one can control Bitcoin. Yes, it was started by Satoshi Nakamoto. It was created and introduced by Satoshi Nakamoto, but he gave the world's first decentralized financial system that he himself cannot control now. He himself has not complete control. He cannot stop it. He cannot edit it. He cannot modify it. He cannot change it because he introduced the system, he launched the system, but he made it a truly decentralized system. So no one has actual control over this Bitcoin. Anybody who wants to invest in Bitcoin, or he wants to invest his time the uh, in the mining of Bitcoin, they are all equal owners. They are all equal owners, but no one person is can be called an owner because this is a truly decentralized network, right? So thank you so much for your answer. So the answer is nobody is the owner, because there is no there is no office anywhere in the world of Bitcoin company. There is no CEO in that office. There is no company itself who can be called as a company who is operating a Bitcoin network. So this is a network which is running on its own, and nobody can make any changes after this white paper was written. Nobody has the authority. Not even Satoshi cannot change the system, because he has launched the system and made it decentralized. So the next question for today. Thank you so much for your answers. So if no one is controlling this system, we don't have any office, we don't have any CEO, we don't have any company who's controlling this system, then why it is so valuable? Why Bitcoin is so valuable that people are dying to get even one Bitcoin? Why they are investing so much? Why this is so valuable? That is another thing that we must understand. Okay, so why is Bitcoin valuable? Let me give you an example. Let's take an example of gold. We all know that gold is very valuable. It is very expensive. It has a good value, and its value keep on increasing. It never loses its value, right? So why gold is valuable? You can compare it with gold. Why? Because today we call Bitcoin a digital gold. We call Bitcoin is a digital gold. So gold is a physical asset, and if we want to compare it with any digital asset which has the same property, same logic behind why it is valuable, so we can compare it with Bitcoin, that is a digital gold. So my question is why Bitcoin is valuable and why gold itself is valuable. They have the common properties. See, when we talk about gold, gold is rare. I hope you all agree. Gold is rare. We cannot have unlimited quantity of gold like we have unlimited air or water in the world. We cannot have unlimited gold. It has a limited supply, though, although we keep on finding new sources of mining gold every year we find. I just read a few months back that there is a huge source of gold found in Africa only, right? I hope it is in Uganda or any other country. I don't know exactly. I don't remember, but we found so much gold there. But still, it is limited. So that is why gold is valuable, because it has a limited supply. It is not unlimited. It is rare to have and possess. And also one more thing that is very important, even more important, that is people trust in gold. It is a universal asset. You can carry gold in anywhere in the world, even from America to Europe, or Europe to Russia, or Russia to India, or India to Africa, or Australia, any country. We can use this gold anywhere because this has a trust. This is a trusted asset. Nobody wants to refuse that I don't accept gold, right? I don't want to have gold, because everybody has a common belief that this is a valuable asset, and it can be used for transaction anywhere in the world. If you don't have dollars, if you don't have money, you can have gold, and you can buy any land or any property or anything you want by using your gold, right? Because nobody will refuse you that I don't want to take gold. This is no value for me, right? No one can say that this is not valuable for me. So also people have trust in it, and also people find it as a store of value. People find it as a store of value. Why people call gold a store of value? Because they know this is a rare object, this is a rare asset, this is a limited supply, and all over world it can be accepted as a payment, and anybody can trust this. Nobody has any problem of on trusting in this value of gold, and so this can be a store of value. So same features, same properties, same key features are when we talk about Bitcoin, we see that Bitcoin has the same features. It has limited supply, right? It has limited supply. How much is the supply of Bitcoin? Anybody can answer? How much is the limited supply of Bitcoin? Let's keep talking in the chat, right? Don't sit idle and I'm talking and you are napping or you are making food for your yourself or your spouse. Just be there in this meeting for another 1 hour, right? 1 hour or 90 minutes. Okay, so I can see some answers because you can transfer from wallet to wallet without third party and it's easy to manage and valuable and it's universal. Very good. So that brings a complete answer. So I asked how much is the limited supply of gold, and some people have answered correctly that it has a limited supply of 21 million Bitcoin. Absolutely.
Hello?
Yes. Anybody
Hello?
wants to add some speak up? Yes. Yes, Mr. Harry. You want to say something? I hope you have any question. So keep your questions in the chat. I will take all your questions in the after I completed this session for today. So we have enough time to answer all your questions, right? So right now you can mute yourself if you don't want to ask anything, right? So we have a limited supply, and most of you know, most of you have answered that it has 21 million supply. So there can only be ever 21 million Bitcoin, which creates scarcity. Yes, absolutely right. Mr. Check in stays. Okay. Whatever is your name, I don't know if this is your name or uh, your nickname. Okay, so what we have the Bitcoin key features that are similar to gold, but they are even better than gold. The only thing similar that is called a scarcity because it has a limited supply, right? It is scarce. It is scarce. That is why it has a limited supply, and that is why it has a value, right? And the next feature that we see here that is not even present in gold, that is better than gold, it is decentralized. Because if you find a gold mine or a huge resource of gold anywhere in your country, anywhere in your land, man, very soon when you announce this, government will come and take control of that because government will claim that this is a government property, so you cannot have all the gold. So this happens when we have a centralized system. But in Bitcoin, we have a decentralized system. So no government can control. We don't have any company that is controlling. And it is truly decentralized system. That is the second property. Third, it is global. Why it is global? Because you can carry this Bitcoin if you have in your wallet or your exchange, you can carry that exchange account in your phone or your laptop, and you can travel around the world, any country. It does not needs any permission. It does not needs any ticket or visa to carry this digital asset anywhere around the world. You can go from Africa to Russia or America or any country, and you still have the access to this global digital currency. And the fourth property that is very unique, that is it is also very transparent. Nothing is hidden here. All the transactions, all the records are maintained on an open source blockchain. It has an open source software called Bitcoin software that is called blockchain. And any transaction cannot be hidden there. Anything is, you can go and check any transaction over here. And last but not the least, it has scarcity. Just like gold is scarce, so it has value. Even silver is not so scarce, so it has a lesser value. Or you can compare it to iron. If you have iron and if you have gold. So why gold is valuable, more valuable than iron? Because iron has unlimited supply, right? But this gold is scarce. So same thing happens to Bitcoin because it has a scarcity that makes its value increase. So now we know what is Bitcoin, how it started, why it started, and what are the properties that we see in Bitcoin. So let's move to the next topic that is very interesting. We have another concept here in Bitcoin that we call Bitcoin halving. How many of you have heard about this Bitcoin halving? Anybody can answer in one line, a simple language. What is Bitcoin halving? If you know, you want to share with all the people here. We have around 33 people here. So who wants to share his understanding about this unique concept in Bitcoin that we call Bitcoin halving? Just in one or two lines. So that we all can see that who has a good understanding and knowledge about this Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Okay, so let me wait for your answers, because I hope many of you know about this, but we don't need a false knowledge, right? Many of you, maybe they have heard here and there, or they're making guesses. So some people, when I ask what is Bitcoin halving, so they reply something, but that is not true. That is a myth. So you must have the correct answer about this. Okay, one answer I see, laser. I don't know about, are you a Mr. or Miss Laser? So process of add Bitcoin in the market. That is not the correct answer. I'm I'm sorry, but you can try more. You can try more. Anybody has the good answer about this? What is Bitcoin halving? If someone of your friend asks to you that what is this Bitcoin halving that I hear about in any news or any uh, magazine or paper? So what is Bitcoin halving? Anybody can explain in one or two lines how it happens, why it happens, and what is the effect of this Bitcoin halving? Anybody? Nobody knows anything. What is Bitcoin halving? So that means that we need to learn about this a lot more. Is it true that you are all new? Is it true? You don't know about Bitcoin halving? So you must read about this. I'm not going to explain everything. I'm not going to go in detail, but you can go and research about this. The best place to ask questions today is ChatGPT or any AI that you are using. Just go to ChatGPT and ask this question: what is Bitcoin halving? Explain to me like a beginner, like I'm a newcomer. I don't know anything about Bitcoin or Bitcoin halving. So he will explain to you in a very easy manner. Okay. So Miss Boss Lady is saying all I know is that it happens after every 4 years. Okay. Yes. You know very little, Boss Lady, but what you know is correct. That is a good thing. You don't have any false expectations from this. What you know is absolutely right, that it happens after every 4 years, but not exactly 4 years. Actually, it is a different process. So still you are almost there. Okay. Okay. Olivia is answering, reducing on the reward of new Bitcoin mining in the market. Okay. Very, very true and very close, Olivia. Uh, she's saying reducing on the reward of new Bitcoin mining in the market. Okay. So when you are involved in Bitcoin mining, means you are running a mining plant at your home or at your office. What you are doing, you're validating and verifying the transactions that are happening in the Bitcoin blockchain. You are verifying new transactions, and you are adding that to the block, and you are adding new blocks to the Bitcoin blockchain network. So when you do it, and also you get a very complex problem, very complex mathematical uh, question there, and you have to solve that problem within a few minutes every time, right? So when you do all this work, what you get a mining reward if you are coming, if you are coming first in this race of solving this problem. So when you solve this problem and you solve it before anyone does, so then you earn a mining reward. So this reward is called a mining reward. But what happens after almost every 4 years, this mining reward is reduced to half. It is reduced to half. So let me show it to you also. Okay, so let me zoom it a little bit. So this started in year 2009. You can see the reward here. You can see the number here. Let me zoom it further for you. So in 2009, this system started. And at that time, in the year from the year 2009 to the year 2012, if you have successfully earned a mining reward, so they were paying you 50 bitcoins. Can you imagine now? I can ask boss lady. So just imagine if you get 50 bitcoin in every 10 minutes, how rich you can be. Every 10 minutes, or maybe you get just one time a 50 bitcoin. How much wealth you can create then? Okay. So can you imagine? People were earning 50 bitcoin every time they earned a mining reward. And not just one time, from the year 2009 till 4 years after 2012, this was the mining reward, the 50 Bitcoin. Every time someone solves the problem of Bitcoin mining and he is the first one to solve, he could earn a mining reward of 50 Bitcoin. But the problem was, today we know what is the value of 50 Bitcoin, but in that year, 2009, nobody wants to have any Bitcoin because that time it was very even less than $1. Almost if you have $1, you can have around 100 to 200 Bitcoin at that price. In $1, you can buy around 200 Bitcoin. It was so cheap then. So at that time, people used to earn 50 Bitcoins per reward that was distributed since for the next 4 years. And then came the year 2012 when the first halving happened. So why we call it halving? Because these 50 Bitcoin was divided by 2. It was halved like this. It's not halved. So 50 divided by 2 becomes 25. So after the year 2012, till the next mining, till the next 4 years in 2016, the mining reward was reduced to half from 50 to 25. And again, this was the first halving, this was the second halving. This was the first one, this was the second one. In 2016, the second halving happened. And again, this was reduced to half. And now we could earn only 12.5 Bitcoin. So the reward was reduced to half, but still people were happy. Still, why people were happy still? Suppose you were earning 25 Bitcoin in 2012, but after 4 years, you were only eligible to earn 12.5 Bitcoin. Still, you are happy. Why? Because in these 4 years, the price was much higher, went much higher. Even it created a new all-time high. Every time this halving happens, a new all-time high. We can see in after this halving. Suppose in 2012, the first halving happened. After 1 year, around 2013, you could see that Bitcoin crossed all the previous prices and created a new all-time high. Same thing happened after the year 2016. In the year 2017, it made a new all-time high. Right? You can go and check on the records. So how much was the price in 2016? Same thing happened in the next 4 years when we come to 2020. So this was the first halving, this was the second, this was the third halving. In the year 2020, we saw that Bitcoin mining reward was again halved from 12.5, it got to 6.25. So I can assume that many or some of you who are very old in this Bitcoin industry, they have witnessed this the third halving that happened in 2020. But I hope most of us were in crypto world in the year 2024. That was just 2 years back. So even I was there because I started in 2021. So what happened in 2021? After this halving happened, we always, one thing repeats. One thing is always repeating. So after 1 year of this Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin creates a new all-time high price. And this time it was $69,000. $69,000. So this is the effect of this halving. This is the halving that is making the, what is this doing? What is this halving doing? This has two effects. One, it is controlling the supply of Bitcoin. So in this manner, only this is the manner which has made the supply of Bitcoin to a limited 21 million, because it cannot go beyond 21 million, because every 4 years it is reduced to half. And the second thing, that is another effect of this halving, that Bitcoin prices, the price of Bitcoin is going up and up and up again. It cannot go below that. Why? Because every time we get a less reward, and the cost of mining remains the same, or maybe it increases also. The cost of mining is very high and you get a lesser reward. So in order to match your expenses, your cost of mining and earning this mining reward, the price you can ask in the market, it cannot go below this mining cost. It cannot go below, right? Sometimes it crosses also, but it always remains above this mining cost, because nobody wants to do this mining if he doesn't get even the costing of this process, right? So every time this happens, so it happened again in 2024. In the year 2021, the next year, after 1 year in 2021, we saw that Bitcoin touched $69,000. And what happened after the fourth halving? This was the fourth halving, which I suppose everyone saw at that time, 2 years back in 2024. Now the mining reward that is now current mining reward that you can earn today is 3.125. And this will continue till 2028, when we see the fifth halving that is going to come. So what happened in 2024? This mining happened, and again after 1 year in 2025, we saw that Bitcoin touched a new all-time high of $1.26,000. $1.26,000. So every time this happens, it increases the price and it reduces the mining reward. So what is the current reward that you can earn? That is 3.125. So how much, if I ask you another question, how much reward after you can earn after 2028? How much will be the mining reward after the year 2028? Now we are in middle. We are in middle, that is 2026. That is 2 years after the halving. And now I'm talking about another 2 years after this 2026. So how much reward will be paid to you after you have seen the next halving, that is the fifth halving? How much reward you will be able to have after you have completed this halving? Yes, just divide this 3.125 by 2. You will get around 1.56 Bitcoin. That will be applicable after the year 2028 till another 4 years, right? So next time it happens in 2028, and then we will see the next halving in 2032. So this will keep on happening. This will continue till another almost 100 years, or maybe more than 100 years. Around this will happen in around 116 years. After more than 100 years, this will be reduced to almost zero. It cannot go to zero, but still it will be 0 point some many numbers of zero, and then you can see a one. So every time it will be half, this will reduce to half, and this is why we call it a Bitcoin halving. I hope now this concept and this theory is clear to you. Many of you, maybe you have heard and learned about this for the first time. So now, if anybody asks you what is Bitcoin halving, you have now a good knowledge about this. And you also know that why it happens and what is the effect of this halving. Why it has to happen. Because we all want that Bitcoin price should never come down. So every time this happens, we see a new all-time high. Yes, 2140 probably the last halving. I suppose it is, yes, around 2140. So you can check it on Google or anywhere, any sources. So what you will see here, this is the Bitcoin halving. And this was introduced, this is a very beautiful concept introduced by Satoshi Nakamoto itself. And it was introduced in the white paper when he launched the Bitcoin for the very first time in 2009. So at that time, people were so lucky, they were earning 50 Bitcoins every time they wanted to mine Bitcoin. But most of them sold it for very cheap, or some of them gave gifts to their girlfriends or boyfriends, because nobody knew that this is a very valuable asset. What could happen in another 10 years or 15 years? Nobody could imagine. But now we know what is the value of one Bitcoin if you have. So still we have a lot of years to come. This is, we have just witnessed five halvings, right? No, only four, right? First, second, third, and fourth. We have just witnessed only four halvings. And many are also going to come in the coming years. So someone may think that I am so late in Bitcoin. Many of you, maybe you are thinking that I'm so late when I started in Bitcoin or Royal Q, right? No, it is not late. It is still early because only four halvings have happened. If you have just started investing in Bitcoin, you're still early. You're still early. Why? Because only four halvings are happened, and this will continue for more than 100 years from now. This is going to continue for more than 100 years. In the coming 100 years, maybe you don't live another 100 years, but your children will witness this halving. And if you now accumulate some good amount of Bitcoin, you are going to give a good legacy to your children in the coming years, right? So I hope now you understood what is Bitcoin halving, and this controls the total supply of Bitcoin, as well as this is the main reason why Bitcoin prices cannot come down to the previous years, the starting years, right? It will go on increasing and increasing. So now let's move on to the next chapter for today. So we all learned about Bitcoin, and this is a good information, even if you don't know much about Bitcoin. But now you know what is Bitcoin, why it is different, why it is valuable, and the story of Bitcoin. And now you understood that what is the Bitcoin halving, right? You also know some good things about blockchain also. So let's move on to the next chapter. That is, what are altcoins? So another question I can ask you. So if we have this wonderful cryptocurrency that solves all the financial problems around the world that people were suffering in the year 2008 or 2009. So this came as a wonderful, a magical solution for all of us. So if we have this wonderful Bitcoin, and we know that this is going to increase our wealth every year, because it is not going to come down to zero anywhere. So why do we need more cryptocurrencies? Why do we need any other cryptocurrencies that is not Bitcoin? Why do we need any other currencies that are other than Bitcoin? Why do we need them? Why don't we have only one Bitcoin? Like we have only one US dollar or one currency in your country, whichever country you belong. We all have one crypto, one fiat money. We all have one government currency. So why do we need more cryptocurrencies? What is the reason behind it? Anybody can give a good answer? Why don't we need more crypto coins when we have a very unique and wonderful and decentralized a digital gold kind of thing that is Bitcoin? Why do we need more? I hope you understand what is altcoin. If you don't know what is altcoin, that is an alternative coin. That is a full form of altcoins. If you don't know what is the full form of altcoin, it is alternative coin. Means we have one Bitcoin in this crypto world, in this cryptocurrency industry, we have one Bitcoin, and all the other currencies that are not Bitcoin, all the other currencies other than Bitcoin, we call them altcoin. So we have around many millions of currencies right now. Millions of currency we have. So why do we need any altcoin when we have this wonderful Bitcoin as a solution for our all the problems? Yes, Mr. Tamban is answering. Others serve specific purposes that Bitcoin can't handle efficiently. Very good. So, like we see that we have a home, right? Suppose, for example, we have a house to live in, but in that house we have a suppose we have a refrigerator, we have a TV, we have a an AC, right? We have a microwave oven, we have a gas connection, right? We have furniture where we can sit. So everything that we have in this house that we live in solves a unique, a separate purpose. We cannot sleep on our AC. We cannot cool our food in a furniture or a sofa or a bed, right? We have to use any different products for different purposes. Same way, each coin can serve a unique purpose. It has a unique solution for some problem. So that is why what Bitcoin cannot do to solve, other altcoins were built to to make some good things happen, right? To solve some other purposes. So one thing cannot solve all the problems. One Bitcoin cannot be a complete solution. So we need some more cryptocurrencies. That is why many new cryptocurrencies came in the market. Like, what was the purpose of Bitcoin? It is a store of value. If someone asks you what is the purpose of Bitcoin, why do we invest in Bitcoin? We don't use Bitcoin to pay for any bread or butter, but we use this Bitcoin to invest our wealth as a store of value, right? So why do we have another cryptocurrencies or many other cryptocurrencies? Because some cryptocurrencies are used to make payments to anyone. Some cryptocurrencies allow us to make any smart contract on the blockchain. Some we use in gaming industry, like we play games and earn some tokens. Some are used in DeFi, like decentralized finance, and some are used in data storage also, and many other purposes. These are just to name a few. So every currency, every altcoin has its own purpose, and they are used for many different things. So what is altcoin? I hope you understood. Any other cryptocurrencies that is not Bitcoin, we can call it an altcoin. So what are the major cryptocurrencies? I cannot name all of them because now there are millions of cryptocurrencies right now. But let's take example of a few of them. We have Bitcoin, first of all, and then we know about Ethereum. We have Ethereum. We have BNB, that is a Binance coin. We have Solana. We have XRP, and we have USDT. and many more. But to name a few, these are the best or most popular of them, right? We all know about these. So, what is the purpose of Bitcoin? This is the most well known cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is the most well known cryptocurrency, and it solves the purpose of having a store of value. You cannot do anything other than storing your wealth and investing it, like you invest in gold, like you invest in real estate, like you invest in any other asset, just to increase its value over the time. Same way, this is a digital asset that is a store of value. So coming to Ethereum, what is the purpose that Ethereum solves? It is made to allow smart contracts to happen on the Ethereum blockchain. So it allows any other application or any other entity to make smart contracts over the Ethereum blockchain. Right? I hope you know about a smart contract. A smart contract is a self-serving a contract that is self operating. You don't need to go and do the next result of any other thing, right? It is self happening or self operating kind of a smart contract. Like if you have a smart contract that if I give you this amount of products, you will pay me this amount of money, right? So I don't have to ask you that pay me, I have delivered your products, or you don't have to ask me that please deliver my products. So once I give you this delivery, automatically I will get the payment, because this is a self, yes, Mr. Tamban is answering. It is self-executing digital agreements. So we have agreements, we have verbal agreements, we can have written agreements, but now this is a smart contract. That is a self-executing digital agreements, right? So I also right, I forgot to share this. So I also written this before. So this is a self-executing digital agreements. I hope you have read this before I did. Okay. So this is the purpose of a smart contract. So what is the purpose? Next Bitcoin, next cryptocurrency, next altcoin. Basically, it is an altcoin that is called BNB. We all know we have a wonderful exchange that is the largest exchange in the world, the number one exchange, that is called Binance. So Binance has its own native coin. So to solve many purposes, many problems, and many solutions, Binance ecosystem has an own native coin that can be used to pay network fees, the network fees on the Binance blockchain, or many ecosystem utilities. You can use this, and also for multiple applications also. So these are the purposes of what we have BNB. Next, we have Solana. We all have heard about Solana. Maybe you have invested your money in Solana also. So what Solana serves for a purpose? This is a fast blockchain network. It has a very fast, because Bitcoin has also a very good blockchain network, but it is very slow. It takes a lot of time for a transaction to be verified there, right? So you all know, if you go in mining of Bitcoin, you have to solve some many complex problems, and it takes around more than 10 minutes to solve and verify a transaction. So you don't need to wait for 10 minutes every time you make a transaction. You want it to be verified very fast, in within 1 minute or few seconds. So this gives you, the solution gives you Solana, right? It is a very fast blockchain network. It is mostly used in gaming industry or NFTs. You can build your own NFTs. You can build your own decentralized applications on Solana network, because it is very fast. In gaming, you cannot be very slow, right? You have to be very fast. So that is why it is used in gaming and all other things, right? Now we have XRP. You all know what XRP is, a very good altcoin, but mainly it was created to solve this very big problem. How can we pay cross border payments to any other bank or any other country, right? So it is mostly used by banks and as well as many financial organizations to make cross border payments for solutions in payment solutions, right? Payment cross-border payments. So XRP is very good for this thing, and it has a wonderful network also. And now we have a USDT that is also called a Tether. Tether is the company, and altcoin that we have is USDT. So this is a new kind of thing that is a stable coin. When all other coins are having high volatility, they are pumping and dumping in prices every day, every hour, every minute. Still, we have a stable coin here. Why? Because we need some good coin that is stable in value. That is, suppose I pay you one Solana or one XRP. Suppose I want to pay you $100 and I pay you instead of $100, I pay you 100 XRP. So now I go and see that one XRP is around $1. So I can pay you one XRP or I can pay you 100 USDT also. So when you have one, if I want to pay you $100 in value, in payment, right? So one thing I can do, I can go and pay you XRP with 100 XRP or 100 USDT also. So what is the difference here? Maybe later you see that XRP, which was $1 per XRP when I paid you, later on it gone down to around $0.4. So you have now lesser value. Or maybe when I paid you 100 XRP, it was costing me $100, but now I see it has gone by $1.5 per USDT per XRP. So this cannot be stable. So either I will lose or you will lose in value. So that solves, this problem is solved by a stable coin. So if I pay you 100 USDT, it will mostly remain equivalent to $1 only. So that is why we use stable coin for payments, making payments, and even to store our profits also. Like you earn, suppose, $100 in one day. So you don't want to lose its value later on. So you can keep it in USDT. So even after 1 month or 2 months, it will remain the same. It will not go down or up. So that is why we need stable coins also. So I hope you learned about some major cryptocurrencies and some good altcoins. So now coming to the next chapter, I hope this is clear to you. If you have any questions till now, you can ask in the middle also. About all these topics, I have covered around 5 topics, and 4 are also going to be coming now. So if you have any questions related to any of these 5 topics or what we have learned till now, you can ask. Any questions we have? Let me take a 1 minute break. You can ask any question if you have. Do we have any question, any query till now about all these things that we just learned? So we are going to take another half an hour to complete today's lesson. But still, if you want to ask anything, you can ask. Okay, Leader Doris is saying an interesting topic today. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes, Leader Doris. So we can have this uploaded in our YouTube channel and people can watch later on. So we don't have any questions, I think. Yes, I will share this recording to you, Leader Doris. Self-executing clear. Okay. Yes, we have someone, Mr. Joyce Jackson. Coach, can you share the recording of Monday morning Zoom? I think I have shared this with Leader Doris. Leader Doris, you can check it with us. Monday morning Zoom. About the advanced setting, yes, I shared this with leader Doris. I think she is going to share it on YouTube. So please share that before this session, the Monday session. Then we can have the Wednesday session. Okay. Okay. So let's move further. I will take another 20 minutes or more, and let's continue learning for the topic for today. That is about Bitcoin and altcoins and other different cryptocurrencies, right? So we have understood about the story of Bitcoin. We have learned about why Bitcoin is valuable and what is this wonderful Bitcoin halving, how it happens and why it happens. Now we understood about altcoins also, and we got some understanding about the major cryptocurrencies. So coming to the next topic, we have stable coins that I just shared with you. We have stable coin, but that is not one stable coin. We have many stable coins, but the logic behind a stable coin is it is linked to a stable asset, just like US dollar. So it is targeted to value around $1. Always it is targeted, but maybe it fluctuates more or less than that, or sometimes you see it is even more than the value of $1, but it will always target around this US dollar. So we have USDT, we have USDC, and many more. You can go and check how many kinds of stable coins we have. And the best site to do this research about all these Bitcoin and altcoins and stable coin, I will suggest that you go to coinmarketcap.com, and there you can understand and see many cryptocurrencies, right? Yes, it is pegged to $1. So the next part is we have also another kind of coins that we call meme coins. I hope you now have find it very interesting. Many of you have a good interest in meme coins also. So what is the purpose? Like we saw that we have Bitcoin and its purpose is to give a store of value. Then we have altcoins, many major cryptocurrencies which solve some major problems or give some major solutions and give some new purposes and new things that we can do in blockchain industry. Then we have stable coins to give a stable value, and it is always targeted to move around $1. Now we have meme coins also. What is the purpose? It is there is no purpose. There is no one purpose of creating a meme coin. It all started with a joke. It all started with a joke, and some person, maybe Elon Musk or some other person, he just out of a very funny kind of or humorous kind of in a mood of a funny kind of mood. So he created a new cryptocurrency just for creating a community and just to see that how many people they want to buy this. So it started as a joke, but later it grew into a very good community. So it grows with internet culture. How many people are associating with this coin and this community? They come with the community and popularity of that coin. So the more the coin is popular, or you can create a hype around it, you can create a hype, or you can make it trending. Suppose one coin is trending today, so a lot of people are going to buy this, and this will pump this coin price to very higher. Or maybe someone says any bad thing about this, and people started selling, so it values come down. So it is not serving any purpose, a particular it is not giving any particular solution, but this is just to gain some popularity and make a community and invest in this internet culture. So you always must invest in a meme coin with always precaution, and you always be very careful because it has very high volatility. So I will advise that try to stay away, but still, if you want to trade for a very short term, don't invest for a very long term. Don't add it to your portfolio for a longer term. Just to trade for any pump and dump or a short time, but always do your own research because it has very high volatility. It can go from $1 to $100 or even $100 to 0.01 or 0.0001, right? So it has very high volatility. Always be careful. Don't invest much amount in this, but you can still risk if you have some capital that you want to use it. Okay. So next thing that we must learn is called market capitalization. You must have heard many times about this. This is a very high market cap. This coin has a very low market cap. This is gaining market cap. So what exactly is market capitalization? We must understand about this. Anybody can explain in one line what is a market capitalization or market cap that we call it in short. Suppose I say that this coin has 10 million market cap. So what I'm meaning to say about this? What is a market cap? Can anybody give the formula for calculating the market cap of any cryptocurrency? What is the one formula that we use or is being used? Anyone? Let me see who is the first to answer. What is the formula of market cap? We all have understood that, we all have heard that this is a 1 million market cap or 10 million market cap or 1 billion market cap. But what is this? How this figure comes? Who calculates this and how it is calculated? No one? Let's be quick. Anyone? I don't want to give the answer before anyone answers or is trying to answer. Let's see who all can answer. We have some very wise people here, very intelligent. Okay. Yes, we have Tamban. Multiplying the current share price by total number of shares. Okay, very good. And Mr. Saleen has given the formula. Market cap is equal to share price multiplied by outstanding shares. It is not actually outstanding shares. Let me give the current answer now. Thank you for trying. Thank you for trying. And we have another share price multiplied by total shares. No, it is not total share. It is not outstanding shares even. Both of you are very near to the answer, but you missed one technical term. That is very important. Market, okay, Alfonso is answering. Market capitalization is the total value of all the currencies currently in the circulation. Yeah, that was the word I was waiting for. I was waiting for. Please mute anyone who's yeah. That is the correct word. It is not the total supply, even it is not the outstanding supply. The correct word is circulating supply. Like Leader Doris has answered. Current price multiplied with circulating supply. So that is the correct formula. Thank you so much, Mr. Alfonso. Okay. And Leader Doris also. And Monzero Jean also. His answer. Market cap is equal to coin price multiplied with circulating supply. So what is the formula? Let me write it down for you. You can take a screenshot or write it down in your notebook if you are taking notes. Market cap is equal to coin price. This is the current coin price and multiply it with the circulating supply. Now we have the correct answer. And thank you so much, all of you who gave the correct answer. Congratulations. So what you can do, you can go to coinmarketcap.com, like I said before, and you can see for yourself how it works. Let me try to open it for you once. Let me open it on my Chrome. Coinmarketcap.com. You can just go to any browser and type coinmarketcap.com, and there you will see this website. That is a very wonderful website. Yes, thank you so much, Olivia, for noting. So here you see a lot of cryptocurrencies, but when you come down, you see that this is the number one. This is the number one, that is Bitcoin. Number two is Ethereum. Number three is USDT, right? Number four is BNB. Number three is USDC, and so on. We have thousands and millions or thousands of cryptocurrencies here. Sorry. So if we go down, you will see that these are the top 100 cryptocurrencies. Yes, we can still download the app. If you don't want to download, you can go to the website also, or you can download. But this is a must-have application or website. You must do your research. So when I came down, what I saw that these are the top 100 of cryptocurrencies out of thousands of cryptocurrencies. And this is just, I am on the page number 1. And we have more than 81 pages here. So that makes it thousands of cryptocurrencies. So why this Bitcoin is called number 1? What makes it number 1? What makes Ethereum number 2? Why it is number 2? Why not number 15 or number 10 or number 12? Because this ranking is done according to this, what we call market cap. Okay, this is a criteria that is applying here, right? So how we calculate? I just gave you the I gave you a formula, and you all know now that how much is the circulating supply. So when I open this Bitcoin, you can click on any cryptocurrency that you love, and you want to go and study all the aspects, all the data that is given here, right? So now we see we have opened the Bitcoin price, Bitcoin page. So you can see here we have a chart here. Come down, and this you will see here. What you see here, this is a selected tab, that is price, and click on this market cap. So when I click on this market cap, this will give me some data about this. Let me come down here. We have this market cap. What is the market cap of Bitcoin? Now you know it has $1.28 trillion market cap. Is it a good number? It is not billion, it is not trillion, it is $1.28 trillion. Can anybody imagine how much is a $1 trillion? How much is a $1 trillion? So I just read a few days before, maybe I'm wrong, I forgot things, but I just wanted to know how much is a million. A million is around 10 lakhs. I don't know about what you call in your country. We call it 10 lakhs. Okay. So 1 million. Then we have 1 billion. That is 1,000 million. It's called a 1 billion. And when we have 1 trillion, we have a 1,000 billions in 1 trillion. So now you imagine we have 1,000 billions in 1 trillion, and 1 billion we have 1,000 million, and 1 million you all know, right? So now we have this market cap. So this is the market cap. So how it is calculated? Go down and you will see here, this is the circulating supply. What is the total supply in the market? This is the total supply, and it is same when you see the circulating supply, but this is the maximum supply which can ever be created. Out of 21 million, we still have 20.07 million Bitcoins in circulating in the market. And if you multiply this with the current price, this is the current price. If you multiply this with this figure, you will get this figure, that is the market cap, current market cap of this coin. So that is why it is the highest. So you can call it number 1 coin in the market. I hope now you know. Suppose I want to check what is the market cap of BNB. I know this is a good coin. Current price is 601 BNB. for one BNB. This is the current price, but now come down, click on market cap, and you see here, this is the current market cap. It is 80. It is now $80.12 billion in market cap. How it is calculated? This is the circulating supply, that is 133.16 BNB, and it has the same maximum supply. That means it has already been generated. These are same, you see. So all the BNB has already been generated. So that is the total supply, and multiply this with the current price, that is 601, you will get 80.12 billion market cap. So this is ranked in number 4, right? This is the how we calculate a market cap. I hope now you understand, and you can go to this website, or you can download the app also, market cap, to make some good research about any coin. If you want to invest any coin, you must know what is the purpose of that coin, how much is the market cap of this coin, and especially, is it listed on this site also or no? Because many of us encounter many new schemes or many scams in the market. People come to you and say, this is a new coin, it is just launched a few days back, and it is going to beat Bitcoin, it is going to be number one in Bitcoin in market cap. So this is a huge coin. Many of you wants to lure you into investing in their coin or tokens, right? So just ask that person, is it listed in coin market cap? How much is the rank? Is it on 1000 rank or 10,000 rank, or any no rank it has, right? So you will come to know the truth. Is the purpose saying good thing, or he's trying to scam you, right? So one thing you know now, that we have this website, coinmarketcap.com, or we can download the app also to check any coin and what is the market cap. So this is very important thing that you must know about cryptocurrency market, because we are all investing our good money in this market, right? So coming to the next and the final part, I hope this point is also clear and you found it interesting also. So what are the categories of cryptocurrencies? How we can divide it according to different categories? And the category depends on the purpose it is going to solve for the people who invested it, right? So what are the different categories? You will see many kinds of categories, like we have a store of value. We have a smart contract platform. These are the different categories. You can see a stable coins also. You can see meme coins also. You will also see some exchange ecosystem coins, and you will see some gaming coins or metaverse coins also. So you can go and check for these category on coin market cap also. Just I will share it with you also. So when we talk about store of value, this category has only one coin, that is Bitcoin. And when we talk about smart contract platform, we have Ethereum, we have Solana, and many of some other altcoins also. When we talk about stable coins, we have USDT, we have USDC. And when we talk about some exchanges coin, we have BNB and many other exchanges. They have their own coin, like Huobi Global has its own coin, or you can go to any other exchange. Most of them have their own ecosystem coins, right? We have meme coins, like we have Dogecoin, we have Shiba Inu, many more you see in meme coins, and we have gaming coins also. We have metaverse coin also. So these are various gaming projects. So if you want to study about what are the categories of these coins, uh, how I can sort them in different categories, you can go to this site again, that is coinmarketcap.com, and you can search for the categories of these coins. Let me search it myself, because sometime I forget where it is there. We have cryptocurrencies, the dashboard and settings. Okay. Okay, let's open cryptocurrencies, and you can see here where there are according to ranking, according to categories, according to the trending, upcoming, recently added. We have gainers and losers. We have most visited. So let's go to categories from here. And now we can see these are all the categories, different categories, if you want to invest in any coin, right? So suppose you want to invest in meme coins only. Suppose it is not advisable. So you can go and check this category, which are the different meme coins. But I will not suggest you what is the current trending category. Anyone can say. So what I have heard that this is the next big thing, big thing, AI and big data, or only AI coins, right? DeFi coins and AI coins. So this is the next trending category. So what you can do, click on this category, the AI and big data, and you will see all the coins that are trending or top in this category, the top coins in this. So if you want to invest in AI coins only or big data, AI and big data coins, you can go and check. This is the number one in this category. But according to the market cap, this is in 32nd number. But in this category, Tau is good, near ICP, we have Render, we have Philcoin, FIL, we have INJ, we have Virtual. So these are the top AI category coins. If you want to check for any other category, so we have heard a lot about real world assets. I hope you have also heard that real world assets are going to give you very good returns in the future. So you can go and check what are the RWA coins, what are the top RWA coins which are in this category, and here you find we have Link, that is number one in this category. We have XLM, we have HBAR, we have AVEX, and Ondo is also very popular, right? I don't know about these two, but these are the best coins. We have Algorand also. This is a good category, right? So next, you want to invest in DeFi, that is in 14th number. So open the category DeFi, and you will find which are the coins which are most popular and top coins in DeFi category. We have Velvet, we have DRV. I don't have much research on these, so let me skip it. And we have AI applications, because in future everybody will be using AI applications. So you can start investing in these good coins only, right? So let me change it to any other category. We have a layer 2. What is layer 2? Like if you want to build your own new token, but you don't have any blockchain of your own. So you can go to any layer 1 coin. Layer 1 means Bitcoin, Ethereum. These are their own. They have their own blockchain. So you can build your own token on that layer 1 coins. So we have layer 2 that are built on any other blockchain. We have MNT, OKB, POL, ARB, STX, IMX, OP. These are very popular, right? So let's go to you will be surprised to know we have gambling coins also, but don't go inside this. Don't go inside this. So let's go to find some very good category. We have I think yes, DeFi is very good, very popular. So you can go and check about what are the best coins in DeFi category, because this is the next big thing. AI is going to take over the market. DeFi is going to be the next big thing in financial market, because everyone is investing in these category coins. So they will be using these coins. If some company, some billion-dollar company wants to invest in any DeFi platform, so it is must for them to invest in these coins, because they can only operate the system only when they have these tokens to make the payment fees, to make the use the ecosystem of that coin, of that platform. So we have Hype here, we have Link, we have XLM, we have DAI, we have Uni, we have this is what Trump's Donald Trump's own platform, that is World Liberty Financial. So it is your choice if you want to invest, but these are the best coins: Aster, Aave, Sky, Dot, WLD, that is WorldCoin. So these are the best coins you will find in this category. So accordingly, you can go and check for yourself. There are many categories here. Some are good, some are not so popular, but you must know how to sort them out and which are the best for you. So if you want to create your own portfolio, suppose a new investor comes in your team, or if you even if you want to build your good portfolio, but you don't know where to invest and which category is best for you. So what you can do, you can divide your portfolio in multiple categories also. So suppose I want to invest something in RWA coin, and I also want to invest some good amount in AI category coins. I want to have gaming coins also. I want to invest in DeFi coins also. So like this, you can choose your own category and divide and distribute your portfolio according to what you understand about these categories, right? So we have all the categories here. We have gaming also. We have deepin also. Suppose someone starts to invest in gaming coins. So gaming is this industry will grow in the future. AI will grow in the future. DeFi will grow in the future. RW is going to grow in the future. And now we know that we have gaming industry that is going to grow. We have number one coin, that is Render here. Render, Virtual, STX, IMX, Loki is very good. Mana is a very old coin. Ape coin, Sand coin. So these are popular coins that you see here. So this is how we can plan a very good portfolio according to our understanding, our need, our we can diversify into different categories. So I hope you found this session interesting, and this is it for today. And I've tried to explain many good things about this crypto ecosystem. And in the next session, we are going to talk about some more important things that you must understand. And I hope you found this session very interesting and knowledgeable. If you have any questions, you can now start putting them in chat, or you can unmute if you want. You can also unmute yourself and ask yourself, right? So thank you so much for listening to me till here. And till we have some questions, we can invite leader Doris or leader Jean Paul to add their some own golden tips for all of us. Okay. Okay, well, can see one question. Olivia is asking, Coach, what is the difference between USDT and USDC stablecoin? These are two different company making these coin. USDT is Tether coin, and USDC is some other company who has also introduced their own stable coin. There are many other companies also. You can go and check on this coin market cap. So basically, if you talk about USDT, that was recently banned in European countries due to some reason. So they cannot use USDT to trade on any exchange in Europe. So what we have there, we can use USDC there. USDC is allowed there, so you can, if you don't have USDC, you can buy USDC just like you buy USDT here, and then open your trade. So these are two different stable coins, and we have many more stable coins also other than these two. You can go and check in coin market cap. In categories, you can search for stable coins. You will find many more stable coins. Okay, so Mr. Tamban is saying very interesting session, just like the last week Wednesday. Thank you so much, Tamban. So do we have any questions, or we can invite our leader Doris and our leader Jean Paul Anybody who's available today, they can conclude the session and we can call it a day then.